Does he understand exactly what happened? A gentleman by the name of Reichelt came to our property. It's a film and sound studio. He asked to do a tour. He said he was on vacation from Germany, and he was just a tourist, and he was here just to tour the property. I interviewed the person, talked to him for a while, found out in actual fact he was not here to interview the property. Matter of fact, he lied about what his name was.
And you told us
here for other purposes.
Your policy.
And he is here to basically come here and harass us, which they did do today. They flew a helicopter at about 200 feet over.
So what's about your policy that the tour is just for local people? What's about the policy you told us that this tour is only for local people, not for foreigners, not for other guys who are coming from outside, not from Habitat, not from some districts? Okay, what's about this policy you told us? 3 guys of you told us about this policy. What's about this policy? What's about your policy to be unbranded? What about your policy to kick us out? What's about the policy to...
Well, I'll tell you what, here's the policy. It's very, very clear. What we do is we say hello to people. I tell them what my name is. They tell me what their name is. You wouldn't tell me what your name was, would you?
You know my name?
No, I don't know your name. You wouldn't tell me what your name was. As a matter of fact, you told me you're here on a vacation.
So what about this policy? What's about the real policy?
The policy is
the policy that only local people are allowed to come to take this tour. And so why so secret at the tour that only very old people...
No, here's what you do. You should tell it to the police, because you're going to be here, Charlotte.
Sure. So, just this question. What's about your policy and what's about this school up, down, up to the hill? What's about Mr. Caballo? What he says? What about other guys saying what happens up? What about other things happens?
Ja, that job televisie brengen. To stop. Ja. Televisie.
So we're waiting for the police, and I hope everything will be clear after that. So we are not on private property, everything is fine, and they arrest us, they don't let us go. I don't know what it is. I think it's one of their policies they have, like they don't like foreign people, like they don't allow foreign people take this tour to the studio. And so we're waiting. So that's the public road coming up from Gilman Hot Springs, where the headquarter is located. On the left side there's a big public golf court, and on the right side near the mountains there are some other buildings. They say they're administration houses. And this road, I think it's called how does it called? Castile Canyon Road, right? It goes up into the mountains, and at the end of the road there is a camp, a kind of school, they told us. Other people say it's not only a school, it's a kind of concentration camp where they are arrested, where they were arrested. And there are a lot of people who told what happened there, what happened with the people. And there was a man called Tabayoyo, and he was the architect, the builder of this area. It's called Happy Valley, and it's a real happy valley where people are arrested, and they say it's a school, and they educate their kids, which kids, and they don't answer the questions when you ask them what happened up on the hill. And so we have to ask, and we don't get any answers. That's it. They just arrest us. That's all. See, they blocked the street with this yellow big thing, very strong. And they block another way with a white car. They're following us with 4 cars from San Jacinto. And they block the car with their human bodies. So, perfect, and we are waiting for the police, but we're still waiting. They're not coming, so I don't know what happened now. Maybe we have to sleep here, or we have to camp here, and I have some sweeties. So that's it.
Here to the German. Did you work for the German what?
You work for the German student body. I forget what you call it over there. You work for the government? You work for the government?
Which party? Student?
Yeah, isn't there a student party?
No, we have no student parties.
I thought there was a
You
student
should
party.
be better informed about Germany. Or
Perhaps I should be.
I think, yeah.
Well,
Better.
you're not
You may
affiliated.
be.
You're not associated with the student party over there.
I don't know what he
Oh, is this the youth party or it's the young party? Young Democrats, the young. I'm an American. I'm not German. You know.
Yeah, so I think it's your job to be better informed.
Well,
Will
perhaps
public
you're right.
officer, calculation?
No, not at all. No.
What's your job?
What's your job? That's what I'm
What's
trying to
your
find
job?
out. Do you work for the government?
It's your job to harass us. It's your job to block us.
No, not at all.
So what are you doing here?
No, I'm sorry. Look here.
Well,
Where do you live?
and we can go.
Where do you live? No, because you trespassed. So we're going to sort this out with
your
the local
job
police.
is to block us, right?
No, it's not. Our
So
job
why
is
we
basically
can't-
to find out what you're doing here.
So why we
You
can't
came all the way to Germany, to the countryside here. For what reason? You're not a tourist, are you?
blocked from you?
Are you a tourist?
To be blocked by you?
Are you a tourist?
To be blocked by you?
I'm asking you a question. Are you a
I'm asking
tourist?
you a question.
You're not a tourist. You lied to us. If that's not.
I'm asking you a question.
Do you work for a TV company?
So I have to tell you nothing.
Do you work for a
Tell
TV
you
company?
anything.
Well, see, I'm very healthy. Here's my card. I'm going to give you a card. You can easily find out who I am. Besides that gentleman there, sitting here.
I appreciate it.
Well, here's a card. I got nothing to hide. So there you go. Now, who are you? Who are you?
You can own
I'm-
general manager. What's your job? What's the job of a general manager?
Well, you know something. You have a lot of questions, but you won't tell me your name. You won't tell me where you're from. You won't tell me if you work for the government. Have you been hired to come over here and do a slam on the Church of Scientology?
It's a golden era production. Your job.
All right. Have you been asked to come over
So
here and lie about?
So your job is to block us.
I'll tell you what.
Let me ask you. You're just staying here.
CK, I'll ask you a question, and I'll answer, and then you will go back and
No, I answer you.
No, we'll trade answers. First question is.
I take the question and you answer.
Oh, yesterday did you tell me you were a tourist?
What did you tell me what your job is?
Oh yeah. Well, you're gonna answer mine. I'm gonna answer that question.
Okay, what's your job?
All right. First, you gotta answer mine.
No, what did I ask you first? What's your job?
I'm the general manager.
Okay, what's the job of a general manager from Golden Era Productions? What is written down of your business card?
We make films and videos for churches and Scientology. That's what we
What
do.
kind of films?
And what I'd like you to do now is answer one of my questions.
Okay, what kind of film? I'm not finished.
All right. One of my questions is
I would
do you
treat
work?
to get some answers.
Do you work for the
No,
government?
I don't know.
Do you work
what,
for the government?
What the job of a general manager? I think the job of a general manager is to block us. Excuse me, just a second, Paul.
Now, do you work for the government? That's what I really want to know, because that way I can contact your superior. You must have the people.
So you work
did-
for?
Do you get paid to
Lady
come
Commi-
here? Do you get paid?
We get,
Do you get paid to come here and do this?
you get.
I want to know if you get paid by a newspaper or a magazine or a TV station, or do you get paid by the government to come
Mr. Hoden,
and lie about the Church of Scientology?
Mr. Hoden, you got paid to come here to block us. All these guys are paid to make this photo.
No. You know something? You asked me two questions. I gave you an honest answer.
What is the job of these
I gave you
people?
an honest.
What is the job of these people standing here? They are paid by the Church of Scientology. From who do they get their wages? Who paid this guy shooting me with this video camera the whole time? He belongs to the Church of Scientology.
The fact of the matter
That's
is,
your policy.
I'm just
policy of the
asking you a question, ma'am.
Ask you just.
Do you work for the government? Do you work for the government?
I don't have to tell you anything.
You don't have to tell me anything. But I would like to ask you a question. Do you work for the government?
I don't have to tell you anything and ask you questions. And you're not able to answer the question.
Yeah, I suggest you explain
So
everything
what's so secret?
to the sheriff's office.
What's so secret with this organization? What's so secret with this area? What happened here? So then explain to us what's wrong with all information. What's wrong? You said that all the movies are lying. No. This guy who's filming me the whole time and from the Sea Org organization, he wears a blue blouson, jacket, something like that. And there's a special sign on the left side, 2 wings. And in the middle of 2 wings, there's a star. And it's blue, and that's the sign for the Sea Org organization. And that's the elite. Rest of them are working there. So I'm proud that all best guys are here.
Look here, our trespassers on our property. Mr. Hoden over here is the,
Okay, hold on. Go over there. I'll be looking in a minute.
oh, Mr. Collins? No, I'm not. Who's Mike Collins? He's a security guard at the property where the children are.
Bring him down here. I need to speak to him.
Okay, good. Now, I'll radio him right now, sir.
All right.
Actually, actually.
Show him television. ARP for programs like ABC will work together to anything out. Well, you folks step up.
Yeah, they need...
You know, yeah, of the way they are the that they block it now in the summer. They block that door, they block Easter, what they say we are free on the Friday probably. They always change the car. Then they get a big white map. They put the van direct across, and they put 3 guys there that do not release their locally. All sides, so every single company can afford it. One at a time. That's right. Even the Nicaragua, but what they best hang good. They're doing it. Kick could have skipped was 40 minutes.
Block yellow time, and we rest it out when we
Such
draw-
like us.
when we draw.
Oh, pushing up is very down.
This group of flopped and not a van and a yellow one where you put heavy stones away. You know, I don't know the name, but for the yellow.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like a kind of.
And then another one, I think Mr. Hoden, Loffer will be behind. He came behind her, slop. So hesitate to drive away. All the people get out of the car, and he said to us that everything is private property, we have to leave. And we say, okay, we will leave. No problem. And after that,
Which one told you have to lose?
Mr. Hoden. And after that, we didn't have any chance to leave because they had blocked the way with their bodies. And they were very careful that the car touching me.
Everything. They put the car down there. And put the car behind us. They put the car in front of us and keep it in front of us. Yeah. Relax. See this car? This white? You see this white one there? That's
What did it do? Time that he told me that Ben was parked up there, we're sitting here in the middle of the road. Down, can you wonder who else see with the 2 trees?
Buddy, could you... Yeah.